Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Today I am going to tell about one character in Mahabharat, the Hindu epic. He is Shantanu. The meaning of Shantanu is happiness provider to the others. So with his presence, others feel happy. But it was not the case in true sense. He was happy, no doubt, but we'll come to know whether he has really made others happy or not in some time. To say he is the great grandfather of Pandavas and Kauravas, and he is known for his warrior son Bhishma. Coming to the birth of Shantanu, he had a curse from Brahma. Let us know how that was. In previous birth, he was powerful king, Maha of Ikshvaku dynasty, and he performed numerous Ashwamedha yagas, Rajasuya yagas, and finally, he is elevated to the heaven. Okay, one day, Brahma is organizing a meeting with all the celestials. Mahabhisha is also there. And at that time, wind blew slightly and it displaced the ropes of Ganga. In that situation, as a sign of respect, everybody bowed their heads except Mahabhisha. He kept on looking at Ganga, and Ganga also equally enjoyed his looks and communicating through the eyes. Everybody is watching this incident, and Brahma got angry. At once Brahma cursed both, that you both will be born as mortals on the earth. Both begged for pardon on Brahma's curse. To Mahabhisha, Brahma said, "You will be a great king, and you will have a great warrior son, and you will come back in course of time." To the Ganga, he said, "You will come back after breaking the heart of Mahabhisha." There's a twist, you see. Okay, it all happened. Then Mahabhisha requested Brahma to be born as a son to Kuru king Pratipa. We'll see in some time why he made such a request. Then the meeting, Brahma's meeting is adjourned. Now coming to King Pratipa. King has two sons, Devavrat and Bhaalika. Devavrat was unwell and he died of some disease. Pratipa was ruling Hastinapur, and Bhaalika was never interested to become the king of Hastinapur, and he was more attached to the maternal side kingdom, and there he established Bhaalika kingdom. Now coming to Pratipa. One day he was sitting on the banks of Ganga meditating. Ganga is in a hurry to go back to her celestial kingdom and turned into a beautiful lady and came to Pratipa and sat on his right lap. Then suddenly King Pratipa woke up from the meditation with a soft touch and saw this beautiful lady and got amazed. Asked her, "Who are you? What do you want?" Then she said, "I want to marry you. I am Ganga and I want to marry you." Then he thought, looked at the lap. "No, I cannot marry you. You sat on my right lap, and that is meant for daughter or daughter-in-law. If you had sat on my left lap, I would have married you. So left lap is reserved for the wife. Okay, so now I cannot marry you." Then Ganga felt bad. Then immediately Pratipa said, "I cannot marry you, but my son can marry you." Then Ganga agreed to that. My son, one son is no more, and another son is already married and settled in Bhaalika. Wait for some time, he said. Ganga agreed and went back. In course of a time, King Pratipa and Sunanda were blessed with a baby boy, and they named him as Shantanu. When Shantanu has become young, he was installed as the king of Hastinapura, and King Pratipa retired to the woods. That is called Vanaprastha, where they are going to spend the remaining part of their life. Now Shantanu is king. He is enjoying his life. One day Shantanu went and sat on the banks of Ganges. Then Ganga turned into a beautiful lady and came near him. He was astonished to see such a beautiful lady and fell in love at once. Shantanu do not remember his previous birth details, but Ganga knows about the previous birth details and the purpose why she came to him. Shantanu proposed to her that he wants to marry her. Ganga agreed at once, but with a condition. The condition is that he should never question her actions. At any point of time, if he is going to question her actions, she will disappear. She will go back. Shantanu could not say no to the conditions set by Ganga and at once agreed to that condition. They both got married, and later Ganga gave birth to a son, and she drowned the son into Ganges. Shantanu is looking at this act and could not speak out due to the promise made by him. He is feeling pain. Like this it happened when she drowned 7 sons. When she is about to drown the 8th son, 8th child born to her, Shantanu got irritated and immediately stopped her, held her hand. What are you doing? Do you have a sense? Do you have a mind? You have killed all the 7 sons of mine, and I will not let you to kill this son. Give me my son. Then Ganga smiled at him and told, okay, you broke your promise. Now I am going away. Then Shantanu is surprised more. Okay, promises are made, but I never expected that you will do these foolish things. Killing own child, own children. This no one can agree. Then Ganga told him, I think you have forgotten the curse given by the Brahma. I have to be your wife and have to break your heart, then only I can go back to the celestial world. That is how I did now. Okay, now I will tell about these children. There was a curse by sage Vasishtha to the Astavasus. Once sage Vasishtha organized a function where everybody came along with Astavasus, 8 Vasus. In that, Vasishtha had Kamadhenu, and he organized great feast for all the guests, and these Astavasus were watching how he could do this. Then they found the reason that is due to the Kamadhenu he had, and these Vasus tried to steal that Kamadhenu, and sage Vasishtha came to know about that and immediately cursed them to be born as mortals on the earth. Then they realized their mistake. Then they pleaded how they can be liberated. Then Vasishtha told them that within an year of birth, you will lose your human birth and you will come back. Then Vasus approached me as I am going to take birth on the earth and to fulfill their wish of ending their life as soon as they are born. That is how I drowned 7 children, and coming to the 8th children which stopped me, he is the main Vasu who planned or devised to steal the Kamadhenu. He was given a different curse by the Vasishtha. The curse was to live long on the earth without wife and children. Then he requested for mercy. Then Brahma told, you will be remembered as a great son to a great father. That is how this child got his lease of life. Ganga said, I will take this son to my world and I will train him well to be fit as a capable king and be heir to you. Saying that, she disappeared. That's about Ganga. Then Shantanu came back with all the grief without her. In the next, we'll come to know when Ganga returns Shantanu's son, and Shantanu fell in love with Satyavati, Yojana Gandhi, how Devavrat made a fierce vow to become Bhishma, not to marry for life, not to have any lineage, but serve the king of Hastinapur for his life. Thanks for watching.